Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. In our last video we defeated Lord Rhapthorne, the craziest lightning bug with a high squeaky voice ever. So, and now his castle is collapsing, because that's not video game cliche at all. Now, unlike a lot of video games, we don't have a time limit for this. So, the castle won't collapse on you, I don't believe. So we could probably like camp here or something, if such a thing were possible. So anyway, so we have to run out, and you know, your instinct is going to be to run the opposite way that you came in, but don't run the same way. And so here's a mandatory battle, I guess. I don't. Oh, no, I know that at least the guy in the middle is mandatory. That statue comes to life. So I guess all we can do is fight for our lives. I don't know exactly how tough these guys are going to be. I don't think they even, like, I guess you can maybe count them as a mini-boss because they're not a random encounter. But, yeah, look at that. That was nothing. 9 damage to Angelo. Yeah, this is... If you didn't have any problems with Rapthorne before this, I don't really think this is going to be much of a problem on the way out. There are actually going to be a couple non-random encounters, so... yeah, look at that. Couldn't damage Angelo at all. It's always nice to not have to take damage. I don't know how the Flame Tang Boomerang is going to do against these guys, because they're fire guys. Like, logically, like, RPG logic should stop it from hurting them. So we'll see. Although this game isn't kind of as elementally based as other games have been. Yeah, okay, so this is not a mini-boss. This is just a guy. Like, this is just a thing. Yeah, nothing here. Nothing. Oh no, 22 damage. There we go. Yeah, so we'll get some experience. And oh, and you know, and I didn't mention that you don't get any experience or items or anything for defeating Lord Rhapthorne in here, which is really kind of weird. It makes sense kind of in reverse logic when you think about it later, but like when you first fight the battle, it's kind of shocking where you're just like, shouldn't I have gotten 10,000 experience or 15,000 experience or something? But like, no. No, it doesn't work that way. So, now as we walk out, what we'll see is that the same way as we were coming in, now the town area will put itself back together. Like, you know, we're out of the cages area now. I don't know what happens if you run the other way, so I wouldn't recommend it. But probably stuff just stays exactly the same, and you can do it forever. Just run forever. And eventually I think we'll get our healing thing back, so... Well, we got our stairs back. Huh. Well, I was expecting something else, but... So, anyway. So there we go. We got our full restoration deal again. And that's nice. Oh, this isn't finished. Oh, okay. No wonder. Okay. I was expecting something else to happen, but we can't leave this way. We've got to go one more time around. Good to know. Good to know. So essentially, you know, the concept behind the whole, that I kind of alluded to last video, the concept with Rapthorne and Rapthorne not giving you experience and stuff is that, you know, destroying the palace and kind of the fights on the way out, and it's all part of kind of the same boss deal. Okay, this is what I was expecting. Right, these statues attack us. Which is weird. Now, these statues will all have different kind of attack theories, like, or strategies behind them. I mean, we probably won't see very much of it because, again, this shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, see, Jessica will cast, like, Kassizzle, which makes sense because Jessica's a magic user. Yeah, and Yengus will, like, psych himself up. So, like, Angelo might heal. I'm not even sure. I don't know. He cast Kaswoosh. And these things are not, they're not as tough as you would think, really. I don't think. Big Banger! Let's see what... His last scythe skill doesn't even involve a scythe. That's kind of weird. And there we go. So long, statue of Jessica. I wonder if the statue of statue of Angelo can resurrect the statue of Jessica. That'd be kind of weird. So yeah, this is one of the more interesting kind of elements of the game. So I like how they hit you with their base. Like, it's like somebody invisible is picking them up and using them like a club. Oh yeah, Yenga statue, you keep... How can a statue have any tension in it at all? Like, increase its tension level? I don't know. I don't know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, we're halfway through this fight. There we go. So long, statue of Yengus. So now the only statue left is the statue of our hero. Kind of appropriate, I guess. Oh, no, now that's dead too. Alright, and we did get experience for that, so that's cool. So now the statues are gone. And we can go heal one more time for good measure. I know we didn't do anything that specifically, really. I mean, we cast some spells, so... We'll get our MP back and, I suppose, a little bit of our hit points or whatever. Who cares? It never hurts to heal for free, if you can. So I think at this point, I think like we've eliminated random encounters from this because we haven't gotten one yet. We've been running around for a while and haven't gotten anything random. So, all right. I think we should go this way. Oh, sorry, that was already really obvious, right? Yeah, vertical sandwich. We know what we're supposed to be doing. All right, got it. Got it. Okay. This is weird. Like, exiting out of the last dungeon of the game. How crazy is that? I say that a lot. How crazy is that? Everything's really crazy, vertical sandwich. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so now stuff's gonna happen. I don't know. Wait, is that water running up? It's very strange. Oh no! Alright, so this is something unique. Megalodons? Is that the name of like a giant fish? Or like a giant, yeah, like gar-looking fish or something? Or maybe it was the name of a prehistoric, like, crocodile or alligator or something. I don't know. I'm not a paleontologist, people. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, calm down, buddy. You can't just do 264 points of damage and think that you can just walk away. Ha! You show him, Jessica. Nice. I mean, I don't remember these guys being incredibly hard. Because actually there's going to be a boss battle at the end of this dungeon, so... Or as we leave it. I mean, because we've been to the end of the dungeon, technically, I guess. So there goes one of those things. Alright. Come on, we can do this. We can kill these hapless things. There we go. Look at that, it's perfect. No, we got a file of Yggdrasil-dew. I mean, isn't dew just a function of water? So, like, logically, there wouldn't be, you know, like, different kinds of dew for different kinds of plants? Logically. Alright. Okay. Stuff has happened. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. I call not good. Alright. So this is why Rapthorne sank into the floor. Is that this is kind of some sort of body of his. Ruin is the name of this boss. And he actually is pretty simple as far as bosses go. He's just an all physical attack boss. I mean, by comparison, as far as like bosses in size, he's pretty impressive. He will be the second most impressive boss in the game, I think, as far as kind of size comparison goes. Although Danmo was pretty big, right? In general, what we want to do is, this is a boss where you purely just wanna get your tension up as high as possible, and use Kabuff to kind of offset your damage. Like, there's no simpler strategy than the strategy for this boss. And I think you might be able to sap this guy. So, we will find out. So we're gonna shoot Kabuff out of Yangus as well here. So let's try to sap him. See what happens. You can sap him. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Well, that's gonna make our attacks here incredibly devastating. So yeah, try not to kill anybody, buddy, while you're... He's like, I'm completely trying to kill you. And look at that. Like, that's gonna help. Ruin, I think, only has about 6,000 hit points, so... it may even be as low as 4. I'm not sure. 4 sounds right. But that seems really low to me. That doesn't mean it's not true. But they expect you to have battled really hard through a dungeon, kind of over and over. Although you really haven't, because if you hit that thing to restore your hit point, you only have to fight one battle before this guy. And we saw it wasn't that hard. There we go. Look at that. 1,300 points of damage. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, he missed. That was awesome. He, like, fell apart. There's an old Clive Barker story, short story, about a guy who's killed by gangsters, and his soul takes over his death shroud, and the death shroud goes on a vendetta to kill these. And so he's got to keep his form together, like hold his form together, and like concentrate. Maybe that's what this is like Rapthorne, if he gets distracted, like parts of the ruin can't. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming that this is some sort of physical embodiment of Rapthorne, and that's why he kind of oozed into the floor, and then this happened. I can't prove it. Wow, we got Angelo all the way up there. I didn't confuse him with Yangus this time. It's like my father and my mother both commonly call me by my older brother's first name, and commonly refer to him by my first name. And there's a 16-year age difference. We couldn't possibly be very similar because he's 16 years older. So, like, I don't know what they... But, like, it's a big running joke in my family. Like, that. But I guess they spent 16 years thinking of their son as being... So, like, it just kind of transferred. And look at how easy that was. Like, that's it. Like, that thing is done. Oh, what did we get? Oh, orichalcum. Awesome. I'll take it. So now we're kind of stuck. We're kind of where we started, and there's nothing we can really do, except, you know, this. So let's get out of here. All right. I like the kind of eye-looking windows on here. It's great. Oh, the veins. Oh, it's so creepy. It's like got a beating heart and stuff. Yeah, see, that's the issue here, is that, like, this is, you know, what we're witnessing right now is, you know, all about Rapthorne and his body. Oh, no, we're in trouble. All right, that's... So there we go. See, now that's a final boss. For some reason, he reminds me of Jafar from Aladdin. Oh. Yeah, that's probably why right there.
At last, my soul has the almighty flesh and blood it deserves.
So there you go. That's our deal.
The time has come. Now for the rite of union that will bring the two worlds together as one.
So now this is going to change the entire mechanic of the game, because now dark enemies will be in the light world.
Come, my slaves. Devour this vulgar world.
So even in like places like Fairbury, where Holy Protection would keep most enemies away from you, it won't stop the dark enemies. So you'll have random encounters anywhere you go now. Oh no! I knew something would save us.
Rapthorne has opened the door between the world of light and the world of darkness. I was able to come through.
Oh, so you're back. That's awesome.
But in my wake come dark hordes innumerable.
All right, you know.
Unchecked, his evil minions will exterminate every living being in this world.
I think we're going to shut it off pretty soon, because we've still got a lot of stuff to do before we can beat up Rapthorne. So bye, everybody.